Yes. Um, yeah, so I can see you already here. Yes, I can see you're already here. Hmm. This is getting interesting. You're welcome to Inspiration Gist with Dora. At this time, I want to just hear our voice. It's been a while, when there are some issues like this that you can't just make a short video, you come so we can talk, okay? And this discussion now, you can actually call in. Mm-hmm. Um, Let me see. Please let me know from which channel you're joining from. Are you joining from Facebook or YouTube? Yes, because I'm streaming on the two platforms. Yes, I want us to quickly look at this. I can see that's the latest update from bloggers quarters. I heard it this night. Judy Austin finally gives in as she unfollows Yul Edochie. Hmm. Well, is this true that Judy Austin has unfollowed Yul Edochie? Is it true that Judy Austin is quitting? There are several indications to actually that are pointing towards this direction right now. Yes. First is that for some time now, you can see that Judy Austin and Yul Edochie are no more coming out to showcase themselves in the public as they usually do earlier on when all these things started. It's been a while we saw them together. Unlike before, on Instagram, they always come out and showcase themselves and the baby. For some time now, it's like it's not as excuse me, it's not as easy as they thought. Okay, thinking that both of them can just get married like that and then continue living happily ever after without considering every other person around them, the family, the community of friends and relatives and fans being a celebrity. I mean, Yul Edochie. Also, not considering his immediate family, the children. I don't think he really considered all of this before taking that decision of bringing out Judy Austin as a second wife. You can Yes. So, um, okay. So, what we are saying right now is it's not working from all indication. It's not working. It's not working. Yes. Um, Yul Edochie has been manifesting signs of being a lonely man. You know what I mean? When a man is actually lonely. And being a celebrity, he tries to, put up that countenance or fake appearance that he's happy. But from one or two attitudes or behaviors recently, most people have confirmed that this guy is actually not happy. He's just trying to show himself as happy. And we know that it seems as if these celebrities, I will call the main source of revenue they have is social media. Yes, that's what I'm beginning um to observe. They actually depend on social media. When they have these massive followers on social media, I think that's where they depend to make money from. So I think he feels like being obliged to always come out and put up content on social media so that people will react, and then thereby getting him maybe something. You know how it works. But of late, you can see that all his writes up are not coordinated at all. He doesn't put up content that attracts. Anything he puts up there is junk, I can say. It's either he's telling himself that he's a fine, handsome man, or that he has handsome children, beautiful children, or that people who are not happy with his life, they should go to hell and burn to ashes, that kind of stuff. Nothing really that you can say is a quality content, unlike when you visit other celebrities pages. Sometimes they come up with motivational talks and all that. So Yul Edochie, with all these attitudes we can notice of him of late, we can say that this guy is actually not happy at all. And Judy Austin, that one, the way people gave it to her, she has to run inside the house. She had no option than to go and hide herself. So people are saying that Yul Edochie is actually, there are movements, okay, efforts from all quarters that he respects. You know what I mean? Friends and colleagues in the industry, highly reputed colleagues in the industry that he respects, that are actually making serious move to reconcile him and his wife. Are they really quarreling? I don't think they're quarreling. It's just the one that started misbehaving. So I can say that they're actually making moves to bring him back, to see whether he can come back to his senses. Okay, yes. And with that, we can see some progress already. We can see some progress. The other day, he had to go and follow his wife back. And that also brought, sparked up a lot of commendation from quarters that, oh, there is hope. I think this guy will actually come back to his senses. And we can see that more often he's in Lagos more often than before. Okay, so with all these observations, body language or attitude or movement, you can see that this guy actually wants to go back to the wife. Now, the one I heard this evening, they are still saying that it is something that I can say he's still planning to be a surprise to the wife, has leaked out to the wife. When I say the wife, I mean May, because Judy Austin for me is not his wife. So when I say his wife, I mean May Yul Edochie. So we have gathered that he's planning a big surprise, birthday surprise for the wife come 16th of September. Ensure you be online that day, not miss because I know there will be breaking news here and there. So don't just try and ensure that you are online, okay, around that, so that if there's any update, we'll bring it live and direct to you immediately. So we heard that he's planning a big birthday party for the wife. She's actually going to clock 39 on that day, and that he is planning to use that opportunity to apologize to her publicly and make amends. Wow, wow. People are already saying they can't wait for that day. They can't wait for that day. Okay. And so, with all this development, you can see that Justin is not getting attention anymore. Justin is not getting attention from the guy anymore. You can see him, people are wondering. Each time this guy wants to, if he's not in Lagos and is down there, each time he wants to, chill out, he's always in the car. I mean, if as a man you want to chill out, have a relaxation with yourself. You don't want to go to the restaurant or the bar. You can stay at home with your wife, okay, and buy yourself a drink and drink. But this guy will always get his drink and enter into the car and lock himself there. Put some music in the car stereo and begin to drink and enjoy himself. He hasn't done it just once. He does it from time to time. So people, I myself, I also believe that this guy has some issues. Okay, anytime he's not in Lagos, and you can see that anytime he's in Lagos, he's always want to show his family, his house, his children, taking them out. So it won't be um that car of a thing. He won't show the car. All right. So we can conclude that he's actually not having it easy with Judy Austin. And of course, Judy Austin, her character. You cannot not predict what Judy Austin can do inside the house. If she has all this display outside, ever ready to give it back to you, ever ready to quarrel, ever ready to to respond anytime that you can imagine Judy Austin coming out to tell the whole world that nothing can, if you're not happy with her marriage and all that, you're fools. No, she doesn't have time to respond to fools, and meaning that all the people that come under her comment section to tell her the right thing, they are fools. Imagine if she can put up such attitude in the public. You can imagine what she will be doing there. She will be doing, okay, in the bedroom with the husband when they are alone. So people, it's like this thing cannot work. And people say that the voice of man is the voice of God. The voice of man is the voice of God. So when people are talking, wishing you, cursing you, or if people are blessing you, if you are such a person that you have a good um attitude and people are blessing you, you can see your life. Just like we have in the case of May, people pray for her. Even people who do not know her, people who do not even know her, who have not met her before, people are praying for her from all over the world. So why won't she make progress? Why won't she have open doors? Why? Okay. And on the contrary, the other hand, Judy Austin, people are cursing her every day. People are cursing her and cursing your Edochie, and they are not making progress anymore. Like I said, it's this social media. I think that's their supplementary source of income. All these celebrities that you see there, that's why they have to try and be active and all. That's actually their supplementary source of income. Because if they depend on the movies they act, one, if you're not the person that wrote the movie, if it's not yours, you just featured in the movie, they'll just pay you a certain amount of money. And how much do they make from the movie that you get millions from? All right. So they make money from social media. Yes, they make money. So now they get money from influencing, advertising and all that. So what I'm saying that this Edochie and the Judy Austin, they are going down. If you go to their pages, people don't advertise there anymore. You dare bring something, the people will tell you it won't sell at all. Anything they bring there, nobody, no commendation, no. In fact, the thing will just lose value within a twinkle of an eye. So they're not getting influencing jobs anymore, contracts anymore. They're not getting. Okay, and followers are not increasing. So I'm very sure they're not finding it funny anymore, because when they just started, oh, it's like, we're going to make money. And you can hear them from time to time came up and tell you, I want to be a millionaire. They will sing. Drop your comments in the comment section. I would like to hear from you. Judy Austin is finally giving in as she has unfollowed Yul Edochie on the social media, and she has unfollowed Yul Edochie. So it's a sign that she's packing her load. Like people are saying, you can you imagine? On the 1st of September, this is already third, we're in third day right now. For the new month greeting, Judy Austin took to her page to wish her new month. Come and see responses. I made a video. Responses, they are just cursing her. Somebody that prayed for her followers, say, my fans, God will bless you, God will answer all your prayer. They were, you need deliverance. God should answer you first. So with all those things, you can see that nothing is coming in from any other place anymore. When you produce a movie, yeah, it remains to sell the movies. Not only once you produce a movie, you start making money. To sell the movie, you have to sell it. How many times has it featured on cinema and all that? So it's not actually easy for both of them. And so we can say that Jude Austen knows she cannot continue like this. For how long? You cannot even associate with other Nollywood actresses, because anything she does, nobody wants to near her. Nobody wants to near her. You can imagine just when they were on that movie production they call The Enemy, just because she posted it on her Instagram page, people came after Madam Eukaria Onobi. People, came, blasted her, were like, are you supporting evil? I think the woman had to run for her dear life, because the next time I saw Judy Austin trying to take a picture with her, you can see that she just threw away her face. She didn't want the camera to face the camera, and she wasn't smiling at all. So that was giving her a red light. That I'm not. I'm just here to, do business and go. I don't want to be part of all this. And we can also see this man called Larry Coatsworth. The second time Yul Edochie approached him, please, I don't need that camera. I don't want people to come after me. So people don't want to associate with Judy Austin right now anymore. Birthday greetings that people send her across. If she sent her own, nobody responds to her. She sent to Kate Henshaw. Kate Henshaw did not even respond. Sent to I'm not sending, yes, trying to, yes, send out a birthday wish through her page. Sent to Mercy Johnson. Mercy Johnson ignored her. The lady talks too much. She's very loud. When all this her marriage scandal or started and all that, she just made a Mercy Johnson made a comment, and she immediately came after her, telling her that you shouldn't do, you don't have any moral rights to talk to me because you snatcher. Then you can imagine just responding without thinking. Okay, so people try to defend Mercy Johnson that well, don't even try to put her in your category because you're not the same. Her husband was already divorced before they met and all that and all that. So immediately that's why I said that kind of person that immediately before you finish talking, she has responded. She'll give it. You can imagine what your Edochie will be going through at home with her. Can you imagine? So now that she's looking for friends, okay, she sent out a birthday greeting to an anniversary greeting to Mercy Johnson. Mercy Johnson ignored her till date. The first time she tried it was with Kate Henshaw. Kate Henshaw didn't respond, and she deleted the post. People say that people really have time for her. People were, giving it to her, and immediately she posted that of Judy Austin, that of Mercy Johnson. People were like, "She will not talk to you. You better remove it," and all that. And till date, Mercy Johnson did not ignored her. You can imagine such embarrassment. So now that you feel you've arrived, that you're on top now, you're now one of the celebrities, the wife of a celebrity, and you're calling yourself an actress, a brand influencer, and all that. Now you think that you've arrived. You cannot even associate with those people at that level. They're avoiding her like someone with leprosy. Okay, so you can imagine the pain that she's going through now. And I'm asking, yes, it's better she quits now, because for how long will she continue life like this? As in, people cannot get tired. People are waiting for anybody that will get near Judy Austin and try to be her friend. Look at Uche Obodo. Uche Obodo is the only person now that you can see, try to be in her on her side and go and see what is happening to Uche Obodo. People are telling her because you date married men, they're giving her all sorts of insults and calling her all sorts of names because she tries to just befriend Judy Austin. So with all these things happening, how do you think that this lady is going to survive for this is just few months, 1 year, 2 years? It cannot work. It cannot. So if actually Judy Austin is giving in, it's better for her, and it will be a very good news to the whole world, the online community. We call ourselves the online in-laws. It will be good news. And I think at this time, they say there is no sin that cannot be forgiven. So if she repents actually and cries herself to God, we are not man. She should go and cry to God and allow Yul Edochie to return home and make amends. I think her life will be better. Her life will actually be better because she still has a long way to go as far as I'm concerned. She still has a long way to go. She's a young girl. So how long will you continue this type of life? With all this stigma around you. Now, if you mention Judy Austin, if you see people are praying, I've read several comments. If there's one that I read from an elderly woman, she says she's above 60. Woman's above 60, that since her life as a woman, as a young woman that she has, from the time she was young till now, she hasn't seen this kind of thing. People go and be second wife, yes, but this kind of Judy Austin's attitude and desperation, that she hasn't seen it. Imagine an elderly woman like that she has not seen it in her life. This is her first time of seeing this kind of a thing. You know, the audacity, the boldness, sending everybody to hell. Oh my goodness, and insulting the whole world. You go to her post, you can see insult upon insult. If you don't like me, go and hit your head on the wall and all kinds of things. So with all this, do you think she's going to live long? Or even your Edochie can even one day run mad if care is not taken, because the way he goes about drinking, you can see even his behavior, you may begin to suspect that if he's not taking drugs, pray for him that he will not be led into taking drugs, honestly, because he's not coordinated. When he talks, he's not coordinated. He doesn't bring out, stuff anymore. Unlike before, you can imagine someone that people were already encouraging to become go and contest for the president. Okay, so Judy Austin, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. You're watching me. I don't know where you're coming, where you're come. Calling from, where you're joining me from. Please say me hi. I know my people are all over the world because this is an us something that unites everybody. Okay, something that unites all of us as human beings. So I want you to leave your comments in the comment section. Please leave your comments. I would like to hear, what do you think? Good news that Judy Austin is packing up. Is it not good news for us? Um, Yes, I think it's a good news. It's good news. So let me see whether the chat is activated because I don't know. Let me see. Let me ensure the chat is activated so you can work. Okay. So I want to drop um, the link call in can actually call in. Yes. Through this link I'm going to drop now on the comments. Uh, if you have the link from where you are joining me from, please, okay, you can see it on YouTube. Please click on this link so you can come in, you can speak. I want to hear you so you can speak. I want to hear your voice. What do you think about this development that Judy Austin is finally giving in? I said this thing some time ago that when a person cooks for a community, okay, the community will finish the food. It won't even be enough. We say it in Igbo that ofu onye siere ọra, ọra ericha, mana ọra siere ofu onye, ọma nrichanwu. So if a whole community will have to, prepare a meal for you, you can't finish it. But if one person cooks for the whole community, of course, it won't even be enough. That's an adage in Igbo. Okay, that's a proverb in Igbo. So, Austin coming out initially to think that she can match the whole public fire for fire strength and it's wrong with my network. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I'm back. Let me check. Okay, okay, so it's okay. It's okay, I'm fine. Judy Austin, Yul Edochie. Our own Yul Edochie, the best voice in Nollywood, the best. How did he get into this mess? How did he fall into this temptation? Oh man, man, when they will think that George want to have a quick one and clean up. Ah, goodness, may God save our men. May God deliver our men. You know, may God actually deliver our men. When they think that, okay, let me just have a quick one with this person and then and so nobody will know, just hide it and all that. That thing. Our people will say that any man that a woman cannot pull down will go places in life. Nothing can stop that man. Any man that a woman cannot pull down, hey, That man will go places. Nothing can stop the man. Nothing. Okay. But then it's a pity. Let me see. It's a pity that Yul Edochie got into this trap. Okay, so it's really a pity that Yul Edochie got into this trap. Yes. Um. So for those of you who always complain, you want to see me, can see me now. I want to know where you're joining from. Please, where are you joining us from? I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. I can see some of my audience. If I check, I'll see some of you from even Australia. Let me check again and see where I have most of my. So US, yes, the US is there. Of course, I have a lot of you from the US. I have, let me mention your location. I think I can find you. You are my audience. My, where are you? Yes, so I have my profile here, seeing that I have a lot of you guys from from the US, I have from Nigeria, from the UK, from Italy, from Germany, and so many other places. So I want to hear you now. Are you joining me from? What do you have to say about Judy Austin and giving name? What we should do with her life after now? What do you think she will do with her life after now? What she should do with her life after now? Continue in the industry. Do you think that she can continue in the industry after what she has done? If she repents now and decides to say, okay, I've repented, do you think they should continue working together? I think these people, maybe they have gone into business collaboration or partnership. I think because this movie they just produced, the one they produced the other time, The Enemy and Another Wife. Yes, both of them, Yul directed and Judy Austin produced. So you can see they are partners. Now, is it possible that they end this thing? Because they actually maybe started like partners like that. You know, they've been acting together. Yul has been directing. If you check far back on her page, you can see as far back as 2017, 2019, where she will always coming out to praise you're the best director, you're the best movie director. I love this guy. In all those days when nobody was even suspecting anything. Okay, so I think they started maybe as partners and then who knows something happened and then it ended this way. Now for them to clear this mess and just decide to end it. Do you think that this business aspect of their relationship is going to continue? Or what would be your advice? That they should end everything because you know once you have done this together, it won't be easy when you are still together doing business or for instance in the office working together to still be in the same environment. It's going to be very difficult. And considering the wife, if they have to say we've ended this relationship on this note, but we are still business, we are still colleagues, do you think the wife will trust the husband, still trust the husband? Oh, okay. Okay, thank you so much, Deborah. Thank you so much. From Georgetown, Guyana, South America. Oh, wow, far place. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Good night. If you're going to bed, good night. It will be very, very happy. Yes, it will be, everybody will be happy to see your return to the family. Everybody. I myself, I will personally feel like I have won a prize because this is I'm waiting. In fact, there was a time I was like, these people, will you all ever end like this? I don't know why I take it as if it's so very, dear to my heart that these people, I want it to end on a good note. But let's see, let's continue to, watch and see as things continue to unfold. Like I said, this birthday that is approaching, we are waiting that something must happen. Now that they've already started, the rumor, I hope y'all is not going to disappoint these rumor mongers. They say people are making serious move to get him. In fact, that he's planning it's going to be a surprise for the wife, and the date is already on everybody's calendar. Oh goodness! And if it happens, hey, so what would be Judy Austin's fate? I think with this is it's 7:57 from your end, and it's already midnight. Yeah, almost 1 a.m. Okay, 00:57 from my end. Yeah, so thank you so much, Deborah, and every other person who have joined me in this conversation from whichever platform you have joined me. Thank you so much for joining me. I will continue the conversation tomorrow. This is weekend. I like it when it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. That's why I'm still awake by now because I don't have to wake up very early in the morning and rush out because of traffic. Okay, so that's why I just stayed. Let me stay up and then have my time with you guys here. All right. So I think tomorrow we'll do this again because after tomorrow we're going to still have Sunday to rest before Monday. The week continues. Okay, thank you so much for being. If without you, I wouldn't be here. I can see that you're here. That's why I'm here. Just we have in our society, the good things we have in our society. That's what we try to encourage. Okay, because there's so many abnormalities that want are taking okay. Deborah says you would like him to come out on social media and ask. He is going to come out too because that guy doesn't know how to do something inside. He doesn't know how to do something. I am very sure that if he's going to do it, he would like to do it. And also everybody will also wonder. He doesn't know how to, his things privately. You can see him even taking his children out, he will bring them out for the public to see. So I'm very sure if he's going to do anything, yes, he's going to do it publicly. All right. So like I was saying, he promotes good things here. Yes. It's not all the stories that fly out there that we bring here. We don't bring anyone that we think we're not going, don't have anything to learn from. We don't bring it here. So you have to subscribe to this channel, and also please give me a like if you like what I'm doing. If you like this video, give me a like so that I'll be encouraged and also people will be encouraged to watch. Thank you so much, Deborah. I must appreciate you so much. You're always coming here and you encourage me. And you also, some people don't like, maybe they don't want to people don't want to themselves to be announced, but I can see you're supporting me from the background. You don't want to announce yourself. I appreciate all of you are making things happen on this channel. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Good night and God bless you.